All right, so this is going to be the working side doing completing the work on adding two lights in the garage. The hardest part is going to actually be seeing what the heck I'm doing when I have to have the breakers off to mess with the wires. So let's go ahead and go in and let's take a peek. So I'm gonna have to keep this side door open. Um, that's as much light as I got. If that door was closed, I'd have virtually none. Um, when I'm adding the hole over here, this door is gonna have to be down um, to allow me to be able to actually get to it. So, not the best, but for now at least, I can go ahead and open up the garage door um, and should be able to get this one disconnected or get both of these lights disconnected and go ahead and get the holes drilled. All right, so now that we've got our locations roughly marked, let's see if I can reach this. There we go. All right, now it's time to pop a couple holes into the ceiling. Yay! I'm gonna make some holes. One thing that I did learn from the last time I did this is run the drill in reverse a little bit. Just go ahead and score the drywall, and then you can go ahead and run it forward. God dang it. Well, now I'll teach you to trust a stud finder. Got one of the holes done. Let's get the second one. And the same thing, we're gonna run it in reverse just for a second. All right, now and forward. There we go. All right, so we got our core out. Fun part is watching it all come off. Just a little bit of spin, it comes right off. All right, got ourselves our two holes. Got one dead in the middle where it should be, and then this one where looks like I missed. Oh well. All right, now I got the natural light in. I can go ahead and disconnect power. That way I can go ahead and drop these lights down, snake over my 14.2, and at least pull it down on the other side out there through the holes, and then start terminating. All right. Whew. All right. Got the bracket pivoted out of the way. Gonna get ready to start sending the snake through. Let's see if we can't send it on. Ah. There we go. Well, let's try from the other side then. So I spoke with a couple people that that have done the same thing, and this beam is always below the joists. Looks like I have something there that is preventing me from getting to the other side. All right, let's see. So roughly to here. Well, since I can't see with the naked eye, I still feel something. All right, let's see what the camera can see through the hole. Yeah, I should be able to get over that 2x4. I don't know why I wouldn't be. All right, so definitely have a piece of 2x something. What the heck? Well, this is quite frustrating. It always feels so promising until it doesn't. I mean, I can continue pushing it, but my fear is I'm just bending it. Actually, no. Now it feels fine. Now it feels I'm definitely on the other side of it. So this, kids, just let it be a lesson. If you're trying to push and it's not going anywhere and you get stuck, try a different angle and keep pushing. Jesus, that was cringe. Got some safety glasses on. And I'm going to try to tuck my jacket sleeve into the rubber glove. And all right, couldn't feel it. That's disappointing. I'm not sure if you can see my face, but I'm remembering why masks and safety glasses were a pain in the butt. Fogging up pretty good. All right, well, here's the disappointment and the wrinkle on this project. So while pushing the fish tape towards the beam, it wasn't going over. So I tried to do a couple different times, still didn't work. Tried again, still didn't work. Pulled it out, tried a different spot. Eventually, I just kind of pushed through it. So I think I ended up going in between the subfloor and the 2x4 that's directly above that. Anyways, went probably 12 foot of tape in, still couldn't see it on that hole. So try again, add a little more, still nothing. Then, screw this. Add like another 8-9 feet into it. Then eventually found it. And like right now I just have a piece of 550 cord and a hammer going to it to not let it just fall into the void up there. But now it's doubled back, so it's coming this way. It hit a turn and went back that way, and now it's pretty much stuck. I can put my whole arm up to my shoulder in the hole, trying to jostle it free, and nothing still. So, time to get out the drywall knife, make myself another hole that I can stick my arm through, and go from there. All right, so I got a new hole cut, roughly square, so hopefully it should be relatively easy to patch. at the end of this, but that's going to be a different project. Yeah, so I'm going to go ahead and put the jacket back on, put a glove back on, and hopefully get this tape unstuck and finish. All right, well, found out why this is so bleeping difficult. So it came this way, it went all the way back, and then it went back again. So somehow it turned around, and right now it's kind of in a corner that way between this beam and probably the subfloor above me. I'm gonna try to reposition this, see if I can get a better angle. All right, story time with a frustrated Jordan. I know what happened. However, I can't readily fix it. So as I was pushing it through, it actually doubled back on the other side of the beam. So the call it the good side never actually made it to, like, my hook side of the fish tape never actually made it to this side. I think the tape just aligned perfectly, and there was a gap between the subfloor and the panel, and it found its way through. Because I can absolutely feel that the hook side of the tape is still on this other side, the original side of this beam. All right, new plan. I think it's going to work. I hope it's going to work. It's been frustrating enough already. So, as I said earlier, the fish tape, the hook side of it never actually made it through this beam. So it actually just doubled up, and it found a spot where some bad lumber left a gap between the subfloor above and the joist to the side. So cool, it's through. So now I've just fed a whole bunch of excess through. So I have all this excess. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to tape the Nomex to this. And then I'm going to use the tape to pull it back through. And once that's done, then I'll be able to leave the Nomex up there. And I should be able to just pull this doubled up section all the way back through the hole and then back out through that box. All right, so here's time for disappointment. Trying to feed the Romex through the same gap that the fish tape went through. It's not there. It physically can't go through it. So I guess I could drill a hole to help it go through. That's my only other option. But I don't really want to drill a hole, which honestly probably would be okay. But the top of a beam is going to be in compression, so I don't really want to do that. Yeah, bad words. Not really happy with this. Yeah, I think I did a whole bunch of work for nothing. I really do think I did a whole bunch of work for nothing. So what I'm gonna end up doing now is I'm going to admit defeat. I'm going to throw some caps back on the live wires where the light was. I'm gonna cap those wires back up there. Make sure that they're safe. I'm gonna leave the tape up. Yeah, I'm gonna leave the tape up for now. Get the area cleaned up, and I'll worry about patching these holes. That should be pretty straightforward and easy. And then if I do want more light over here, which I do, which is the whole point of this whole freaking project, yeah, I think I'll end up just taking. So I'll end up just taking that outlet, and I'm gonna convert that into a 6 outlet. Got another one ready to be used, but I'll connect that to there. That way, I'll have additional ports that I can just run like the cheap LED bar lights over here, and just have exposed power cord. I really cannot express how frustrated and disappointed I am, but yeah, that's life, I guess. Anyways, thanks for coming to day 14 of Vlogmas. I hope you enjoyed my misery on this freaking project, and yeah, I'll see you tomorrow.